My name is Connie Marshall. I'm at the Louisville Metro Council meeting, and I'll be speaking about the Louisville Metro Police, corruption in the Louisville Metro Police. I'll be speaking about the FBI, corruption in the FBI in Louisville, Kentucky, and other officials in this town. Louisville Metro Police said they sent someone to my home to murder me, and I have the video of the person at my door. And I also have a picture of him, which I'm going to show to the Metro Council and other people that are here. The ironic thing about it is when I was interviewed by the USDOJ, they told me the person on the picture is an FBI agent. So why is an FBI agent at my house at night, which I do live in the West End? And then when I answered the door, he said I contacted him on Craigslist for a date. I don't go on Craigslist for dates. And the Louisville Metro Police has sent me 3 emails stating they sent that guy to murder me, one on the same night that he came. And I'm also going to be speaking about LG&E connecting lines to my home. They connected 5G to my home and said the Verizons told them to connect it. I don't have Verizons, have never ordered Verizons. They had 5 or 6 trucks coming, a big pole and another pole, and connected it to my home. When I filed against Verizons with FCC, Verizons responded they had nothing to do with it, and LG&E came and took the poles down. Meanwhile, my dog died from the frequencies in the home. Matter of fact, 2 of my dogs died. I was attacked by frequencies in the home. I had appliances intercepted and destroyed, and a fire was started in my home. So those are some of the things that I'll be speaking about. And for more information and more clarity, go to my website, justiceforallcitizens.com. Thank you.
Are you ready to transform your organization? Chenault Solutions provides capacity building services for leaders and teams ranging from strategic planning, program evaluation, and organization management training. For more information, please visit http://chenault.solutions. Chenault Solutions.
Isolated. To normalize the month of October, which is designated as Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Louisville Metro Council would like to recognize all of our constituents, friends, and family members who have experienced breast cancer. We want you to know that you are loved and revered, not only as survivors, but thrivers. Breast cancer affects 1 in 8 women in the United States every year, and 2.3 million women worldwide. Additionally, about 2,710 American men this year are expected to be diagnosed with breast cancer, and about 530 are expected to die from the disease. Lack of awareness and stigma can be barriers to detection. But we know that to help those facing breast cancer, awareness alone isn't enough. During the remainder of this month and beyond, get involved, get screened, make a donation, take action. Make this Breast Cancer Awareness Month about more than awareness. Use your voice, your passion, and your dollars to help reach every woman and man and make sure they have access to the screening, support, and care they deserve. Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilwoman McCraney. In memory of both Paul and all those that have lost their lives to breast cancer, I ask you to join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Colleagues, I also wish to take a point of personal privilege to join the families throughout our city that are celebrating the end of the strike, as Ford and the UAW have reached a tentative 4.5-year contract agreement with record pay increases. This deal must still be ratified by the 50,000 plus members of the UAW, but the deal appears to be a significant improvement for our working families. We look forward to everyone getting back to work and to being appropriately compensated for their valuable role that Ford plays to our local economy. Madam Clerk, are there any addresses to council?
Yes, sir, there are.
Thank you. Let me remind those addressing council to please refrain from using any profanity or making derogatory statements to council members. Madam Clerk, please call the first speaker.
Shoshonda Lee. Shoshonda Lee. Destiny Kelly. Destiny Kelly. Connie Marshall.
My name is Connie Marshall. My website is justiceforallcitizens.com. My email address is conniecmarshall@gmail.com. My topic is Police, LG&E, FBI, and Circle of Corruption Part 2. The flyer that I gave you has a picture of the man Louisville Metro Police confessed in hate, sexual degradation, death threat emails that they sent to murder me. The man tried to break me in and stated that I contacted him on Craigslist for a date. However, I do not go on Craigslist looking for dates. I was interviewed via video conference by USDOJ and spoke in person twice with the representatives during the Breonna Taylor investigation. And one of them told me she knew the guy on the flyer and he was FBI. LG&E illegally attached Verizon 5G to my home, which caused a fire in my home. Frequencies affecting me, intercepting and destroying appliances, and killed my 2 pet poodles. I filed against Verizon with FCC. Verizon's responded was LG&E. LG&E then sent back the 6 guys, 5 or 6 trucks, sawed off one pole and removed the other one and lines. However, they have attached other devices around and on my property. When I told Tim Melton, manager at LG&E, that I was gonna report him to his corporate office regarding other LG&E corrupt acts, he sent a death threat to himself, it's on the back of his paperwork here, and signed my name as the sender, with the help of LMPD, who have sent 30 similar death threats to me. I contacted the Department of Criminal Investigation in Kentucky, and Wolf threatened me and stated, "We are not going to assist you." David Malay, Security, LG&E, Jeremy Livers, LMPD, Detective Ron Laborsi, LMPD detective, County Attorney's Office, who sent the facts to themselves and said it was from my neighbors saying, "Please lock this lady up," and those types of things. My neighbors all have a copy. They didn't send the facts and had the county attorney's fax number at the top, which means they sent it to themselves. Are all involved in trying to frame me. Most recently, in 2023, I spoke to an official and was told I was advised not to talk to you. This has been going on for 16 years. I fear for my life and my family's lives every day. Will somebody please help us? And this is like my 20th time before you lost me one on the phone. So I hope somebody gets back to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Marshall.
Thank you. Robin Bensinger. Robin Bensinger.
I once lost my voice and had to go to voice therapy. When I got it back, I was determined to use it for good. So I used my voice to teach English as a second language to children from around the world, and in my spare time, I learned about public speaking through Toastmasters. I want to use what I've learned and continue to speak my truth. The people of every nationality, creed, and walk of life deserve a chance to experience peace. I've lived in Israel. I love Israelis and Palestinians. I believe in love thy neighbor as thyself. We are one people with different yet somehow similar languages and cultures. Every major religion teaches kindness and reciprocity. Please understand, the government doesn't always represent the people. Don't punish or blame the people for their government's decisions. We need peace. There's a story about a Cherokee brave who tells his grandson about the battle that rages inside each one of us. He says it's between 2 wolves. One of them is good. It is compassion, kindness, peace, understanding. The other one is bad. It is hatred, greed, violence, revenge. The child thinks for a moment. Which one wins? His grandfather simply replies, the one you feed. I invite you to feed your good wolf by championing love over hate, kindness over cruelty, and compassion over discrimination and violence. If you use your voice, vocally, in writing, through art or other means, speak out for peace and love and positive efforts to achieve those. And you can be the change you wish to see in the world, to quote Gandhi. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hatred cannot drive out hatred. Only love can do that." Martin Luther King Jr. lived and died for love and positive change. I hope we can live for those things too. Peace, shalom, salam, namaste.
Thank you, Ms. Spencer.
Thank you. Brian Beach. Brian Beach. Lexa Harley. Lexa Harley. Ishmael Weaver.
My name is Ishmael Weaver, and I'm a member of local Kentucky, and also an admin of a not yet recognized group called Rules for Survivability and Self-Sufficiency, which is focused on restructuring our cities to balance the economy with our survival needs. And the homeless camp clearings, I felt like the excuse me, brain fart. Kentucky being, old Kentucky home as well. You see somebody down, you pick them up, and instead of sweeping them off the streets, the properties like the one on 7th and South 7th Street and South 11th Street, and also 1110 West Kentucky Street, which seem to probably fall into the Land Bank Authority, KRS, about tax delinquent properties that could be used for the community's purposes, and both properties being large enough to seemingly hold possibly the entire homeless population. And the cost wouldn't seem to be a lot, a fence, porta potties doesn't really seem that much considering how much we do spend on entertainment. Louisville was built with strong hands, and if we don't support those hands, how do you really expect to have strong hands in the future to make sure it stays productive and beneficial? And we as Louisville want people to be productive, and a lot of people want to give back to our community. Like Vote Kentucky is a perfect example. People who have had troubles and still, even suffering from the wake of that troubles are still coming back and speaking and trying to be productive to our community. And things like these, I have ideas about, better ways to get together and talk back and forth and underline the reason, so that way when a problem is dismissed, it's always said that is the underlying reason why something seemingly simple can't be done. And with the homelessness, healing starts with comfort. And if people really can't be comfortable, and things like COVID has taught us that even people who are successful can fall easily. Where do you think they go? They all end up down, with the rest of the homeless. And
Mr. Weaver, if I could ask you to conclude your.
yes, sir. Healing starts with comfort, and if we're not allowed to be comfortable, we can't.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Allison K-Rouse. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Taylor's.
Good evening, my name is Allison Hayward. Sorry if I get a little emotional. I'm a leader with Vocal Kentucky and I'm a recovering heroin addict. 18 months ago, I was homeless and hopeless. Fearing I would never get the opportunity or a chance at life and recovery. I am proof standing before you today that myself and others like me are not a lost cause. There is hope. I come forward today to speak on behalf of those individuals out there who are scared and experiencing the same fear I once had. A 2022 presentation from the Homeless Services Division estimated Public Works spent $842,000 on camp cleanings and clearings. Cleanings cost an average of $1,800, while clearings cost an average of $7,800. From my point of view and many others that share my point of view, this money is being senselessly wasted. $842,000. And a lot of government money that could have been spent on assisting and or providing the basic necessities for our people, individuals, other human beings that deserve a chance at life and the pursuit of happiness. Is there a solution? Yes, absolutely. Things like housing and shelter, medical assistance, and community support. Clearing and cleaning homeless camps is doing nothing but setting these individuals up for perpetual failure by forcing them to set up camp in another location. Again, a prime example of wasted government funds on a government solution that was destined to fail. I ask each of you, put yourself in their shoes. What if this was your mother, father, son, or daughter? Would you support these clearings then? Would you support the basic disregard for another human being? This insignificant brushing aside of your fellow man? Please, I ask you to comprehend and grasp the gravity of this issue and allow this issue's seriousness to soak in. We need to do better. We need to do more as a community, and in doing so, we can change the percentage of homelessness in our city. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Katie.
Thank you, Mr. Bishop. That concludes the address of the council.
Thank you. Next, we have approval of the council minutes for the regular meeting of October 12th, 2023. Are there any corrections or deletions? Hearing none, may I have a motion and second for approval?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Piantini, second by Councilman Batchon. These minutes have been properly moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. These minutes are approved as written. Next.
Imagine a place where every sip of coffee stirs the spirit of community, where every conversation fosters change. Welcome to Black Coffee Cafe, and we're inviting you to join us on an empowering journey.
Hi, my name is Ronielle Smith, owner of Black Coffee Cafe.
Black Coffee is my labor of love. It was birthed out of the need for the community to have a space for coffee, culture, and business. It's a place for community leaders and members to come and facilitate change, network, and exchange ideas to help build a stronger, more thriving community.
Si no haces nada más,
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 si no haces nada más, mantente vivo.